Okay, I actually did really need water, so I'm glad I did that. Hi. Back again and again and again and again and again. I need a longer playlist of songs I can sing along to because I tend to sing some of the same songs over and over again because I know them. So I'm trying to work on my own music. Anyone who's too impatient to get to the tarot tonight doesn't deserve me. It's only been 3 minutes. Whew, calibrating. I don't even know if we had any intentions, right? Fade into you. I don't even know what she says. And strange you will feel. Fade into me. It's you, right? I think it's strange you never knew. Oh, I just looked at it. I didn't figure it out. Fade into you. Strange you never knew. Oh, I love that. This is a great song. Fade into you. I think it's strange you never knew. Definitely not what I thought the lyrics were. That's fucking hilarious, honestly. And right back to Animal Collective. Little song tongs. So last night we were writing sonnets, and they actually came out pretty cool. There's a lot of stuff that I want to do, and there's just sometimes I do it, sometimes I just contemplate it too long, and it almost becomes irrelevant. Or I forget. I'm pretty good at remembering details, but not to-dos. You know. And even on my break, of course nobody's asking or inquiring or keeping track, but I said I wanted to do something, and I didn't. I decided to relax, but I'm also drinking this coffee, so we have all night to do it all, really. Something is making me want to write. And I definitely want to do tarot tonight. It's still early. I will get to my 1999 theory also. It's 14th. I feel like I got almost like overwhelmed at how many things if you want to say downloaded at once, that I almost just was gonna just cut the stream and delete this entirely because I didn't think I could recover from that long pause, which something really threw me off. And I guess I just don't know what it was. Because Today Nothing Happened, part 1. And tomorrow I'll show you Today Nothing Happened, part 2. Okay, so, when it comes to extraterrestrial affairs, just remember, there is no fair and square. There is no right or wrong. There is no going back either. There's only finding home. So, oh, Superman, Laurie Anderson. Hi, I'm not home right now, but if you want to leave a message, just start talking with the sound. I only accept calls from the living on actual telecelly phones. I will say that much. I think the hardest part kind of knowing when something needs to be and when something is forced. Speaking of Superman. But, we're human, we make mistakes, we force things sometimes, we try to get what we think we want instead of, what our souls desire. In some terms would be settling for less. Karmics burn a lot hotter than twin flames do, that's for sure. I don't know if that's really a good thing, though. Some stuff to look forward to in the future, but what about right now? There's a lot of different divides here. I'm doing a full demon reading. Anything goes for them. They actually did good. Amadeus, okay. It's not Amadeus. Who the fuck is Amadeus? Is that a person? Amdusius. Osmodius. I'm thinking of too many people whenever I see this card, right? Is that what it is? Osmodius? Amadeus? Is that what I'm thinking of? Oh my gosh. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Well, what do you know? You would not believe how many goddamn... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. You... Listen, while this was happening, it was 11 minutes, 11 seconds, and one person to stand witness to this little number, that is so fucking funny. And this, so the other day, holy shit, how the fuck did that happen? I've had this little spider ring since a few Halloweens ago, and I keep it on my bong because it, 1, isn't not great on the fingers, 2, fits on the bong, and 3, they match. And a couple days ago, I noticed it was gone, and I didn't really bother looking for it because I had no idea when it fell off, like none whatsoever. Couldn't even, I thought it was, I don't keep, my bong doesn't live over here, you know what I mean? So I would have not expected to find it just now, but I do see a lot of spiders on this wall, so I would say that's a good sign. That's like the 3rd, 4th spider in the past month that I've seen on this wall, technically, so I'll take it. But lo and behold, while I was down there fetching for these little demons that got away, our future cards, so to speak, I found these fuckers hanging out. And I also don't know when they are from, and I don't know. I have not used the Thoth deck in a minute, though, so I do wonder when that one in particular is from. These other 2 could have been kind of recent for all we know. I've been using the Halloween Oracle a lot, but I guess I'll read those. And I might do a little bit of Oracle tonight. I said I wasn't going to. I said I was going to take a break. But I'm thinking about it, and it's like, actually, might be smarter to do it tonight. Take tomorrow off. Sunday. I don't know why I was like back-to-back bangers. Last night was pretty chill. I don't feel that exhausted. It wasn't that heavy. Do we have impromptu comedy night tonight? I don't think so. I don't think anybody will be ready. They already told me, do not change the lineup, do not cancel the event. Okay. We're not doing it. Okay. Halloween Oracle, I just thought maybe, but I'll leave them out until I pull the deck out tomorrow. Okay, so that's a lot. There's a lot going on. But, okay, so let's just reiterate a few points. I feel like this year, okay, once again, and every time, I base my years on the zodiac calendar. So we're talking March to March is the year, not January to December. You know what I'm saying? Aries season to Pisces season. That is the calendar year. Well, not the calendar year, the zodiac year. And so that's the calendar I go on. So if I'm going to sit here and say, let's think about this year, right? I'm talking since March. For me, Aries season was instantly transformative. I could not even fathom or backtrack enough to even tell myself what would come or become, or what we could see unfold over the next few months. Nothing could have ever, it was a slow year. It was a slow summer. It was low activity, low key, if you will. Drama, but definitely not summer of 68 vibes. Like we were hoping. But I think a lot of necessary changes were made. I think a lot of stuff fell to the wayside finally that needed to, where people saw each other for who they really are and whether or not they were truly aligned, right? It's not really about time or space or many typical measures of loyalty to know if you're aligned with something or not, right? We attract things into our lives that we inevitably let go for whatever reason. And I got on this the other night where I'm like, humans are like the only animals that actually like form attachments, which is kind of weird. But it's because we are incapable of survival on our own, no matter how you look at it. It does not matter what, I mean, you can live off the grid, but unless you're like, no, there's no scenario, because most people who live off the grid were on the grid, and so it takes like a whole bunch of effort to get you to the point where you can even get off of it, right? And somehow you maintain sustenance via a whole bunch of other people, because you have a job that pays you money, that pays your bills, that's relying on other people's community, whether we like the setup or not, right? Like your electricity, a fucking electrician had to do that for you. Okay, so even if you learn all these skills and do it yourself, you still had to learn all the skills from someone else. So, like, humans 100% non-independent, completely codependent, right? I'm getting so much resistance from behind. Stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Look what's going down, man. There's a lot of shit going on. And I am starting to see things as clear as we were promised. So going back to spring, I had zero expectations for, I'm not even going to lie, I would say my life at this point. I was letting everything happen the way it needed to and letting things come to me and just like putting myself out there has been my biggest focus. Healing and putting myself out there, mostly creatively, but even emotionally, because I do things like this. Vulnerable moments on live stream where anyone can see it. oh my God, isn't it? It's not. It doesn't really scare me. Maybe it should be more fearful of what I do. Um, but I'm hardcore fearless freak. What am I? What are you gonna do? I'm trying to tackle that stage. You know what I mean? I never had a problem sharing my emotions, right? Maybe oversharing, not so much undersharing. So this comes easy to me. And I knew I wanted to do this, but beyond that, beyond the daily, I got so focused on the present that I realized I was still lacking a plan in the same way that I always have been, always have been, always have been. For some people, a certain type of person, the plan is that you just hit the panic button, hit the escape, the eject button, And that was like solid for me up until more recently. So come spring, it's a new year. What do you want? And it was like, whoa, I actually high key have no idea. Like literally none. And on that note, we'll take a 60-second run and think about it. It's funny because I am kind of babbling in hopes that perhaps the night will pick up before I get too into the tarot readings, but perhaps it's just meant for you. And this is why people should never complain that I don't do personal readings, because sometimes there's a time and place for everything. All right. Playlist Solstice by Matt Berry. Fucking incredible. Matt Berry is literally so good. I also need to take care of this fucking lag shit. Let's hope this little refresh works. Okay. Not so bad. Lag, not so bad. Okay. So, 2112. Really good. Really good. Alright, I'm just gonna crack into some demons. Fuck it. Okay, got Garuda at the bottom of the deck. Or the top. And the bottom of the deck is Garuda. Focus on patience and perseverance in difficult situations and on repaying those who help attain goals. Okay. Cool. Cool. Where did Amadeus go? That's not his name. Huh. Where'd he go? Well, I guess I can still look it up. He's like all about the music, I'm pretty sure. Focus on musical endeavors, including composing and musical inspiration. So maybe that's what I'm supposed to do instead of this fucking stream right now. I don't know. We've got Came, which I think is also about ambient sounds and other music. Um, Focus on listening to ambient sounds for calm, relaxation, inspiration. Great, 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 great. Gotta love it. Okay, Scox. Scox. Beware of charmers and con artists, those who attempt to get close for their own personal gain. Always gotta watch out for people like that. Scox, man. Doesn't rhyme with Cox for no reason. Alright? Alright. We got Astaroth in the reverse. What's Astaroth about? And why is that absent? Beware of milking a perceived wrong or victim status to the point at where there's others begin to lose sympathy and avoid the complainer. So if you need to distance yourself from someone who is like complaining a lot, then no harm, no foul. If you're maybe getting over this phase of complaining a lot, congratulations, you're dealing with heartbreak, etc. Okay, we've got Voile. Voile, 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 voile. Beware. No. Literally my eyes. Okay. Focus on resolving differences with enemies, finding common ground, and friendship. Yeah, sometimes the only way to heal a karmic connection is to change the dynamic of the connection so that it no longer reeks of karmic retribution and can, solidify future better karma for everyone involved, you dummies. All right. Andras. I don't remember if it was said in a reading or if it was the title of a reading that I listened to today. But it said, don't be afraid to be disliked. And I can assure you I am not. Never have been. How could I ever be? But I digress. Beware of cutting off your nose to spite your face. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Don't be afraid to be disliked, because then when you try to save face and you try to say the right thing, you don't, and you end up getting fucked regardless. Causing harm to others, that only comes back to harm oneself. And we've got Ribasa in reverse. Beware of excluding emotions for the pursuit of logic or genius. Take care not to invest so much in learning to become cruel and unfeeling. So if it's in the reverse, then it's almost like you're thinking about this almost purely emotionally. Maybe add a little bit of logic to it to see where the other person's coming from and to see how that was like the best logical thing to do, even if it doesn't align with theirs or yours emotions. Belphegor, mind your thoughts on the toilet. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Whatever you're thinking on that fucking magic shitter, you be mindful. Be mindful, because Belphegor, all about them shitty ideas. Beware of inspiration that seems too good to be true, and ideas that seem like easy money with little work required. So, we've got Leches. Beware of taking personal campaigns to extremes, alienating potential allies by forcing strong views on others in destructive ways. I think that's quite enough said. And following that, we have Lucifer. So it just seems like, what are you even doing, right? Focus on finding sympathy and understanding for those with whom there is no agreement, even enemies. Suck it up, bitch. Make nice. Once again, sometimes the only way to deal with a karmic relationship is to change its dynamic. So who's here Surprise. Who is that? Flavros. Focus on unlikely allies. People that we may distrust can be honest in certain situations. Okay, so even if you don't trust someone, they'll at least tell you like it is, and that's a good ass person. Okay, okay. So we've got one face down card in reverse and two face up for our future cards. These are the ones that slid off the desk. There is some kind of blockage, but first let's go to Michael. So what is something you can look forward to in the future? Michael is representing focus on opening yourself to greater power and reputation. So look, can you put in the work so that things can get better? That's literally like, there is no way around it. There's nothing, like, you do the work, you make it better. I just realized I was on the chat, not the tarot. When did that happen? It's been after an ad break. Say love like you know what it is, right? So do the work. Do what you need to do in order to get to become who you need to be, or to be with the person that you want to be with, or to just even, once again, close out a cycle and begin a new one that will incur better karmic debt rather than, having, I shouldn't have said debt, better karmic payments rather than incurring karmic debt, okay? But it's like also the future is saying that you will be in a position of more power and better reputation. So, right, do the work now. And we'll find out what's stopping it. But Unkabak behind her. LCD sound system. Oof. Beware of taking workers for granted. Non-management workers in retail, construction, service, and other industries may sometimes seem invisible, but those individuals are essential to a smoothly running society. Closer to home, take care to appreciate those individuals working under your leadership. So, don't get all this great power and reputation and forget where the fuck you came from, working man. Ha ha ha. Cool. Hell yeah. That's why sometimes it takes longer for some people than others. Because it's like you got to really ingrain your personality so you never lose it, even if you get led astray. Your own light is always going to guide your way. Okay, so what's the blockage or lack thereof? There's Almadusius. It's because you're not making any music? Damn, that does feel like oddly personal for me at least, and I don't know who's on the other end of things, so it just seems like, yeah, maybe you should have learned the fucking song, huh? Focus on musical endeavors, including composing and musical inspirations, but there's a lack of that. So are you not focused on it? Are you focused too much on it? It just depends. For me, I'm not focused on it hardly at all. I literally tossed around the idea about making a song, it's saying that I'm not focused on it. How else am I supposed to step into greater power and reputation if I don't sing the song I'm called to sing, so to speak? It can be very metaphoric if you wanted to. I think for me it's more literal, but cool. It's so damn slow. Oh my god, I don't know who that is, but I was about to go, to be honest. I don't really care to spend my Friday night talking to myself, if you know what I mean. Michael once again. What was that about? Michael was, I just read that one. Focus on something? No. Damn, just read it. And Venus. Yeah. Oh, hey. Was I being too impatient? What's going on, y'all? I got this demon deck out. I'll do any deck you want. Taking the night off following Oracle, and now I'm feeling like I should have just taken the night off streaming. It is very quiet. I was just gonna talk conspiracy theory and do tarot cards, but there was no one here to do it with. So it's like, fine, I'll go do something else. Plenty of other things to work on. It's toss up. How y'all feeling? Nothing? It's alright. And you're already gone. And you're already gone. The Sabbath. Keep holding the Sabbath. That's not what they meant, but I love it. We'll read the Sabbath because it's a witch card. Ah, baby. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, baby. All right. Focus on tradition and ceremony. Surround yourself with family and like-minded individuals. Hell yeah. It's time to come together right now over me. You know? Maybe not me, but it's the song, isn't it? It's your band. The Beatles. Barbados. Connecting with nature. I mean, these cards feel good and done, and ain't nobody fucking said shit. I'm gonna go. I'll check back in a little bit. Holler in the Discord if you get in the mood for some tarot readings. If you made it this far, I will drop a link. Oh, thank you, Kitty Liddy. I thought you followed me the other day. I'm not even gonna lie, but maybe it was someone else with a kitty name. It's Friday, so I get it. There's a lot going on. People are busy. I'll come back later. It's not a big deal. It's early as fuck. Drinking coffee. No biggie. Hi, I'm okay. How are you? This is my Discord, by the way. I'm alright. I'm not really feeling the cards. I don't know. It's a quiet night. I don't know what's going on. I just did some demon readings, and they didn't seem to vibe that much. I feel like I could be a little distracted. I might have a lot of shit to do. The funny thing is, it's like I love the presence of streaming rather than sitting here and doing other things anyways. I don't know how else to explain that. As part of me would prefer this, but something about this, something about tonight, something about somebody watching, maybe, I don't know what it is, but something's telling me to just dip out. I can always come back later. Because it's quiet. So, and now I have five people here when I'm like, I think I'm gonna go. It was so quiet, y'all. I know I only gave it like 30 minutes, and like it's early in the night. But I was losing my patience. What's up? Do you guys want to hear about some tarot cards that I just found on the side of my desk, or what's up? Peter Gabriel on the headphones currently. Oh. It's one big adventure. Okay, well, I appreciate it. I'm going to check back later. I love you all so much. Thanks for tuning in. Listen to the demon reading. It was like, okay. This was a weird stream. It's Friday night. Enjoy your life. We'll reconvene in a little while. Thank you.